Hello everyone for the actual official Let's Play of Minecraft. It's 3:38 in the morning right now, but promised I'd get one of these out to some people on chat, so I should probably do that. As you might have noticed, everything looks very different. I'll try to look around a little more in a second, but I downloaded the Quandary pack, which is the texture pack for the game, which, as you can tell, looks really awesome, but he actually has 12 different ones for each different month, and there are just slight variations between each one. This happens to be October, because it's October, and it's a very fall-seeming pack, as you can tell. I like it. It looks really nice. You might also notice I have Headcrab Zombie as my character. So, me and Headcrab Zombie are going out to mine some craft. I know that makes absolutely no sense, but it's 3 in the morning. You gotta give me some slack there. Oh. So, I am going to gather myself up a whole bunch of wood, and not quite sure what I'm gonna do on my first day, so we'll kind of see how it pans out. I said I was going to be getting a bunch of wood, and you might notice I'm getting a whole bunch of stone, and if that doesn't make any sense to you, I will show you why right now. I am going to make a stone axe, and actually I'm going to make 2 stone axes, because these things run out pretty fast. As you can see, the sprites for everything look really nice. They look about the same in the game, a little bit different colored, but down below they look really fancy, and I like the look of it. Gameplay hasn't changed any from regular, because, I mean, it just changes the textures of everything. So, it's always best to get as much wood as you possibly can, because you always need more wood. If you can't find coal, you can use wood to smelt things. You can use wood to build a house if you don't have any stone. Wood is used in pretty much every important building needs some kind of wood somewhere. Also, I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten any comments about it yet, but yes, I did say several times in my explaining Minecraft videos, the most important thing to do is get wood. Ha ha, great, you figured out a pun that I didn't notice. Congratulations. I really shouldn't be congratulating you for coming up with that, but whatever. I came up with it myself, so well, whatever. You know. I explored around a little earlier just to I tried to get a really good area to start out in. So I'm probably running out of time. Yeah, it's already noon-ish in game. So I need to hurry quite quickly. My axe is not going to last much longer. I seem to be in a chicken-infested area, which actually is a good thing, because not only are chickens not very annoying compared to most other animals, but they are an invaluable source of feathers, which you need for arrows, which are an invaluable part of making or killing everything. Especially skeletons, who have their own arrows, and if you can't shoot them from a distance, you pretty much can't kill them at all, unless you manage to find a good corner and kind of lead them around it. It might be confusing to some people who are playing with the regular texture pack, so I may still have to explain what certain things are as I encounter them. For example, what I'm walking on right now looks a bit like sand, but actually it's just grass. It's dead grass, and grass grows on dirt. In this case, the green grass does not grow all around. It grows brown for some reason. I just realized I didn't start a timer, so this will either go long, or I'll have to cut it off kind of short. I will probably try and cut it off short, just so I don't have to go over. I'm sure people are going to tell me, oh, you should just not split them into parts and just keep filming and then split it up when you're done, but I like having the structure of doing it in sections. Don't know why, it's just a thing. I mean, this area is kind of cool. It has this weird little sunken-in section of the mountain, but I'm actually really liking that giant cliff face over there, so I'm going to head in that direction. I have tons of wood now, so I should be alright in that regard. Cacti? Cacti will actually hurt you if you even touch them, so you're better off smashing the bottom one and the whole thing falls apart. If you want to farm cacti, what you can do is you can just take off the top two and leave it there, and it will eventually grow more. And so you can plant a whole bunch of little one-high stubs, and then just cut off the top two each time they finish growing. And ta-da, you will have pretty much unlimited cacti. I'd like to get that coal up there, but it's a little high, so let's go find a good place to dig in for the night. Not many trees. Not much grass either, that's kind of a problem. I will plant some trees in the middle of this cross. Interesting. Certain natural formations actually look really cool. Because they're sort of symbolic. I don't know what it's symbolic of necessarily, it's just a cross-shaped section of dirt, but, you know. Or maybe you don't, who knows? Besides you. You know that you don't know. Oh, let's see. I want to find a really interesting spot to dig in. But I'm not really sure where I should go. I will wander around here until I find a place that looks really cool. Alright, here we are, top of the cliff. And if I extend that water out a little bit, I'll have a perfect jumping off point. I can just get right down to the bottom with no problems. So let's do that. Let's build on the top of the cliff. Normally a shovel is better to get through dirt with, but I don't want to waste the time to build a workbench, which I'll then have to destroy when I build my house. So, let's build a small hut here. Like I think I said in my explanation of Minecraft, you can pretty much just click repeatedly on an object in the crafting output, and it will just continue to craft them and pile them up, as long as they can stack. Things like tools and similar things like that don't actually stack. Alright, so let's get to building a house. Let's see how big we want this thing. Let's go several spaces back, but I don't need it that big. Oh, okay, it's gonna be that wide apparently. There we go. The reason I'm laying the corners first is because then you can just do this and quickly get the outline done. Alright. Now let's see if I actually did this well enough to have a door. I'm a little OCD about having to have everything, ooh, jang, as symmetrical as possible. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, that worked perfectly. I am lucky. As you can see, I'm kind of just going with whatever happens to happen, if that makes any sense. I don't have any sort of plans here. Oh, this is dangerous. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a waterfall up here, when I can actually make a bucket, and then I will be able to just float down. You notice because it's October, the sun is actually, the moon is actually orange like that, and it glows with that light. Alright, let's see if I can find a good fast way to get down here. If you can find a spot where water comes out of the mountain, I'm gonna make a daring leap. I'm sorry, this is probably gonna be really dark for everyone. Ta-da! Perfect safety. This water is actually only 1 square deep, but any sort of water immediately breaks your fall. Very handy when you're living at the top of a cliff. I'll probably devise some interesting ways of getting down. A couple staircases, waterfall. Oh. I'd like to start mining for coal, but I also don't want things to suddenly pop up behind me and just... Yeah. Surprise butt sex. Not fun. Oh, let's see. Oh, there's a zombie. Don't know if you can see him, but I am going to go over and take him down with my stone axe. Because axes do actually... They do more damage than most other tools, but not as much as, say, a sword. Oh, tons of creepers over there, and there's skeletons on the other side. I'll kill a zombie and maybe take out a creeper or two, but I'm not messing with skeletons. I have a very natural fear of them. There we go. Got some feathers, or maybe a feather. I was told that zombies have feathers because zombies were actually implemented before chickens existed in the game, and you needed feathers to make arrows, and so that's why they were given feathers as their loot item. So that's an interesting little tidbit. Another interesting little tidbit is creepers were actually at one point an attempt to make a cow. I am not sure how you could fail so horribly making a cow that you end up with a green exploding penis, but it happened. And this is actually really nice because... Oh, spiders. That is the spider sound. I don't think you ever saw that in my explanation videos, but that is what they sound like, that's what they look like. You pretty much will just be walking around, pitch black, and all of a sudden red glowing eyes will be in your face, and you will be screwed. Because they leap huge distances. Oh no, they did show up. I was killed by a spider. That's right. Yeah. But yeah, no, they leap huge distances and they kill you. So we'll see if I can take this one out. Alright, let's bust down a block here. This is the best way to kill most creatures. Oh! You bait them into getting close, find a way where they can't actually get you, and then keep whacking them until they die. Whew, that was a close one. Alright, I seem to be free of spiders now in this area. And I am free to get some... Oh, come on. Some stone, which is kind of... Oh, wrong tool. Which is why I came over here in the first place. I will be able to hear anything coming except for creepers. And you'll see their little terrifying faces over there in the distance. Creepers are completely silent until they're right up next to you. And then they make that hissing noise and then they explode. So you'll be wandering around in the dark, not being able to see anything, and not only will you not see red glowing eyes, you won't see anything, and all of a sudden you'll just explode and have to start over and lose pretty much everything you had, unless you're quick enough to get back down there. I was also told that enemies do despawn when you die, so if the area is horribly dangerous, and you suddenly die in the area, you don't really have to worry about it. Alright, well, I am going to pause this here, gather a bunch more stone, and then see how far I got. Ooh, creeper! 2 creepers! Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, my only weapon is gone. You may notice they didn't explode anything because water will actually completely eliminate the usefulness of dynamite. Which is good because you can use it to make cannons and stuff using water, but also because they won't, or creepers won't destroy the landscape. I hear walking. Oh, it's a spider. Yeah, it's a spider. Yeah, and I did legitimately jump there. Oh, it's getting me. Oh, it's killing me. I'm putting up a pretty decent resistance against the spider. It's only gotten me in the back so far. Oh, there we go. No! No, 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 no. I hate using meat before I actually get a chance to cook it, but there we go. I now have string. So anyway, I'm going to stop this now. Hope I survive the night, and we'll see how long the video is.